Have you ever looked at your Chihuahua and thought, why are they still mad at me? Because unlike many dogs, Chihuahuas have incredibly sharp emotional memories. They might forgive a stranger in minutes, but something you did weeks or even months ago, that can stay with them much longer than you'd expect. And today, we're talking about the mistakes Chihuahuas almost never forget, including one that many loving owners accidentally repeat every single day.
If you own a Chihuahua, you've probably noticed something interesting. They're tiny, but emotionally, they experience the world in a very big way. They remember who makes them feel safe, they remember who scares them, and they definitely remember who breaks their trust. Now, this doesn't mean Chihuahuas hold grudges like people do. They're not plotting revenge, but their brains are excellent at connecting experiences with emotions. Once they learn that something leads to fear, pain, or insecurity, changing that belief can take a long time. By the end of this video, you'll understand the situations your Chihuahua is least likely to forgive, and more importantly, how to avoid damaging the bond you worked so hard to build. Let's start with one of the biggest ones: breaking their trust. Imagine someone you completely trust suddenly betrays you. Maybe they yell, maybe they lie, maybe they disappear when you need them. Even if they apologize later, something changes. That's surprisingly similar to how many Chihuahuas experience broken trust, because trust is everything to this breed. They naturally form extremely close attachments to one or two people. Those people become their safe place. So when that same trusted person suddenly frightens them, grabs them aggressively, forces them into something terrifying, or repeatedly ignores their signals, their confidence can crack. The scary part? Many owners don't even realize they're doing it. For example, a Chihuahua hides under the couch because they don't want to leave for the vet. The owner reaches underneath, pulls them out, and carries them anyway. From the owner's perspective, it's necessary. From the Chihuahua's perspective, my safe place wasn't safe anymore. Over time, they may become harder to catch, more anxious, or even start hiding earlier because they've learned what happens next. That's why positive experiences matter so much. When your Chihuahua believes you're always on their side, they'll face scary situations with far more confidence. Humiliation in front of strangers. This one surprises a lot of people. Chihuahuas are incredibly socially aware. They're constantly reading people's voices, faces, posture, and reactions. Now, imagine this scene. Visitors come over. Your Chihuahua starts barking. Instead of calmly redirecting them, someone laughs, picks them up, holds them in the air, and says, "Look how angry he is." Everyone laughs. The Chihuahua doesn't. To us, it's funny. To them, it's completely different. They're trying to communicate. They're trying to protect their home. Instead, they're restrained and unable to move. That feeling of helplessness can stick. The same thing happens when owners tease them on purpose, pretending to steal their toy, repeatedly poking them, encouraging barking just because it's entertaining. Eventually, many Chihuahuas stop trusting those interactions. Instead of seeing you as someone who understands them, they see someone unpredictable, and unpredictability is something this breed struggles with.
Suddenly disappearing. Here's something fascinating. Most Chihuahuas don't understand time the way humans do. They don't know whether you've been gone for 2 hours or 8. What they remember is how leaving made them feel. For dogs with separation anxiety, every unexpected disappearance can strengthen those emotions. Imagine this routine. One day you work from home. The next day you're gone all day. Then you're home again. Then you leave without warning. That inconsistency can make anxious Chihuahuas constantly worry about when you'll disappear next. Some begin following their owners everywhere. People often joke that Chihuahuas are Velcro dogs. Sometimes that's simply affection, but sometimes it's anxiety created by uncertainty. The goal isn't to never leave. It's helping your Chihuahua predict that you'll always come back. That sense of predictability creates security, and security builds trust.
Quick question. Has your Chihuahua ever stayed mad at you after something happened? Maybe after a bath, a vet visit, or trimming their nails? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to know what happened, and whether they forgave you quickly or made you earn it. And if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe.
because every week we dive deeper into Chihuahua behavior, health, and the little things that make this incredible breed so unique. Now, here's the mistake that many owners make without realizing it. Ignoring their fear? This one is bigger than people think. Many owners accidentally teach their Chihuahua, "You're on your own." Let's say your Chihuahua is terrified of a vacuum cleaner. Instead of helping them slowly feel safe, someone keeps vacuuming right beside them while saying, "It's fine, you'll get used to it." But fear doesn't work that way. Repeated exposure without helping the dog feel safe can actually increase anxiety. The same happens with fireworks, thunder, large dogs, or busy streets. Every frightening experience gets stored as information. Your Chihuahua starts anticipating danger before it even appears. Soon, they're already shaking before the vacuum comes out, already hiding before the storm starts, already barking before the visitor reaches the door. The original event may be over, but the emotional memory remains. Helping them through fear builds confidence. Ignoring fear often does the opposite. Constantly forcing physical affection. People love hugging Chihuahuas, picking them up, holding them like babies, kissing their faces. Some Chihuahuas genuinely enjoy that. Many don't. The problem is that owners often assume every cuddle is welcome. Imagine someone twice your size constantly lifting you without asking. Even if they love you, it would become exhausting. Many Chihuahuas give subtle warnings first. They stiffen, turn their head, lick their lips, look away, yawn. People miss these tiny signals. Instead, they keep holding the dog. Eventually, the Chihuahua may growl, not because they're aggressive, because every polite request was ignored. Respecting boundaries actually creates a more affectionate dog. When your Chihuahua knows they have a choice, they often choose to come back on their own. Why Chihuahuas remember emotions so well? Here's what makes this breed so fascinating. Chihuahuas aren't keeping a mental notebook of every mistake you've ever made. They're remembering emotions. Their brains create powerful associations. One frightening nail trim can make clippers seem scary. One painful accident at the vet can make the entire clinic frightening. One rough interaction with a stranger can make future strangers seem dangerous. This is called associative learning. It's one of the strongest survival tools dogs have, and Chihuahuas rely on it heavily because of their size. Think about life from their perspective. Almost every human is enormous. Most dogs outweigh them. The world is louder, higher, and more unpredictable, so they naturally pay close attention to anything that affects their safety. That's also why positive memories are incredibly powerful. If every meal comes from you, if every scary situation ends with comfort, if every new experience becomes easier because you're there, your Chihuahua begins associating you with security itself. That's when something amazing happens. Confident Chihuahuas don't become fearless, they become brave because they trust the person beside them. And that's a huge difference. The strongest relationship isn't built by never making mistakes. Every owner makes them. It's built by consistently showing your Chihuahua that they can depend on you afterward. Trust isn't a single moment. It's hundreds of tiny moments repeated over time.
So what are the things Chihuahuas struggle to forgive? Breaking their trust, making them feel helpless, ignoring their fears, being unpredictable, and constantly crossing their boundaries. Notice the pattern? None of these are really about obedience. They're about emotion. Every interaction teaches your Chihuahua one simple lesson. Are you someone I can feel safe with? The answer to that question shapes almost everything they do.
If there's one thing to remember from today's video, let it be this. Your Chihuahua won't remember every word you say, but they'll remember how you made them feel. Build trust often. Protect it carefully. Because once you earn the heart of a Chihuahua, it's one of the strongest bonds you'll ever experience. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Subscribe for more Chihuahua content every week and become a channel member for exclusive videos made just for members. And if you'd like even more Chihuahua tips, stories, and practical advice that I don't always share on YouTube, join my free newsletter. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching. Give your little best friend an extra cuddle, if they actually want one. And I'll see you in the next video.